Hi, my name's Jen. Welcome to my channel, All of My Plants. Today we are finishing the philodendron tour. So this is part 3, the final part. I think it's actually a short one. I didn't have as many left as I thought I did. Or if I do, I don't know where they are. Maybe they're outside. I don't know. But either way, that's what you're getting ready to see. Okay, part 3. We are going to bounce back over to this side. Like, we had done all this, but I've actually moved a few things around, you know, between watering and life. So I'm going to start with these because I just got these. They're imports. They look pretty good. Like, it looks like it's throwing a little bit of yellow, but I think this is the only one showing any yellow. You can kind of see there. But these were the ones that I was waiting on from Equigenera. Right now they're just sitting in a cup of water. It's 2. I think this is Philodendron, I don't know, Patriciae? Not sure which one's which, to be honest with you. This is the newest leaf on that one. It's got a little bit of damage, but it's not looking too bad. They've perked up, they feel thick. They've been here for about a week, but yeah, so Philodendron Patriciae, I think. And then this is the other one right here, which this one did lose a leaf. It was like bent in transit, and it just recently died, so I cut it off. I think this is Philodendron Esmeraldense Nero. I may have that completely backwards. Maybe this is the Patriciae and the other one's the Esmeraldense. I don't know, but they really don't look that different to me. So, the roots look good. I haven't lost any roots. None of them have rotted. Let's see if I can pull one up and show you. I'll pull them both up at the same time, I guess. There we go. So yeah, I'm not seeing much like root growth or anything, but apparently the roots are functional because the plants have like perked back up. Like the leaves feel plump again, so yeah, I need to pot them soon, I guess, because like I said, it's been about a week that they've been just chilling in water. So those are those. And then what else have I moved over here? Oh, behind this Hoya here, hold on. This one here is one of the Philodendron White Knights. This is one that's actually kind of behaving a little bit. There's several around, but I'm not going to, you know, show you all of them. This is just one that's actually doing good now, ish. And then I forgot this one last time. This is the Philodendron Brantianum. It looks terrible. It has kind of always looked terrible, and it will probably continue to do so. There's one downstairs as well that's about, I don't know, 6 feet long maybe. I set it on top of the bird cage. It's in the same exact setup. It's, you know, LECA. I set it on top of one of my bird cages, and it's like grown up onto like this shelf that goes the whole length of my dining room, and it's just kind of crawling across there chilling. And it's not doing great, but it's doing better than that one. I'll put this Hoya back. Okay, and then like straight down here, I think I hauled this one pretty recently, maybe end of September, I'm not sure. This is Philodendron Lynette, is that right? Campii. This was the most recent leaf, very pretty. Very nice leaf. This is the newest leaf now, and why it's come out curled like backwards and under, I couldn't tell you. Kind of makes me think that there's something pesty going on. Not sure. I don't remember if the other one came out looking like that or not. I don't think it did. It's been watered, so it's not, you know, dehydrated or anything. I just don't know what's up with it. If you have any ideas, please let me know. But anyway, I like this plant. I take a shot every time I say I like this plant, I love this plant, it's a good plant. I'm kidding, don't do that. It'll be a rough day for you. Alright, and then another one I forgot is this guy back in here. That's the Philodendron Silver Stripe, I believe. I can't get any closer to it. But I have one in a hanging pot as well that I'll show you. And it's, I mean, it's doing fine. Once again, I need to pull it better. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. And now over here in this chaos, That's the Campii sportswanum that I think I showed it in the last video that I cut because it was off the top of that pole. Sorry for the flickering light. But yeah, I mean, it's doing fine. It is putting out some new leaves from where I cut it, because I cut it here and here. And it's already got another growth there behind that one. It's kind of cool. So yeah, it's doing fine. I just have not rescued this plant from myself yet. I need to get it off of that wooden stake and actually on a pole. So like for now it's fine. And I'm kind of in if it's not broke, don't fix it mode at the moment. So this one here, it's very thirsty. Don't judge me, or do, it's fine. You know, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you want to. This is an angry little Philodendron Micans. It was a propagation. The goal was to propagate this plant and then put it back in with my hanging basket. I'm just showing you this one. I have a couple of them around. None of them look much better than this, really, but it's a pretty plant. It is very pretty, especially when it's happy, but right now it's kind of neglected, cat hair and all. And then its neighbor is a Philodendron Pink Princess that apparently has zero desire to be pink, but it's fine, it's growing. It's, you know, doing what it does. Then let's see, down here, this is another one that I hauled not that long ago. It is just Philodendron Florida Green. It's doing pretty good. I put it on a pole pretty much immediately. Got a new leaf coming. So it does good. I gotta be honest with you though, I really can't tell much difference between this, which is, you know, the Florida Green, and then its neighbor, its little friend right here, which is pedatum, Philodendron pedatum. Like, doesn't that look pretty similar to the leaf on that Florida Green? I don't know. Like, I mean, the stems, the difference I notice on the stems is this is a smooth stem. It's never lumpy, bumpy, and it's green. And then on the Florida Green, it actually is textured. It is a textured stem, and it's kind of got a little bit of a blush to it. So, I don't know. I guess that's a difference, but other than that, the plants look super similar to me anyway. Oh, let me show you the philodendron in the jar. There we go. That's another Brantianum. It's kind of everywhere, and this is probably the happiest one I have, is the one that's growing in this jar. This dirty, dirty jar that doesn't get any light. I haven't watered it. It's been planted for over a year. But yeah, it's okay. It's doing all right. So I probably won't mess with it. All right, and then we're gonna come up top here. Let me pull it down, but this is where it normally lives, is up here. This is a Pink Princess, and this one's actually doing pretty good. Let me put it down here so we can look at it. This one here has had some like fungal issues. You can see there. It's been treated, and like the newer leaves are looking pretty good. Pretty good, so maybe we've taken care of that. This is just outdoor issues. This is another new leaf under here, maybe. There we go. So this one doesn't have, you know, a huge drive to be pink, but I think there's 3 on here. It has given me a couple half moons, and then this is from another different plant. You see that's crisping off now, and then that new leaf there looks like it's going to be pretty pink. So I don't know. But yeah, Pink Princess is probably never going to be my favorite philodendron, but I mean, when it's behaving and growing, it is a pretty plant. I mean, I can't knock it. It's pretty, right? I mean, I've seen prettier, but you know, for my Pink Princess, this is stunning. For me. And then right here, kind of living underneath of a light, there you can kind of see, this is some cuttings from the Philodendron silver stripe. I don't know how many's in here. A handful. And I was going to plant them in with the mother plant, but then I was like, nah, we're just going to put it in a hanging basket and let it do what it does. And I think it's pretty. Like, I think it's lovely. It's doing okay. I probably should give it a slightly bigger pot, but you know, it was just propagations when I stuck it in here, with a little bit of root, but it's doing pretty good. So, once again, not broke. And then, let's see, who else do we have over here? I don't have many philodendrons. Oh, there's another pink princess there. Or, well, I don't have many philodendrons. I don't have many that you haven't seen yet in this particular tour. So there's like pink princess like this kind of everywhere, but look at that little leaf. Isn't that cute? So cute. I think that's all going to be Hoyas. Up here, let's pull him down. I cannot remember what this plant was labeled when I got it. I did haul it, maybe Imbe. Basically it's the Jose Bono with no variegation. And I mean, it's doing good. Like, it would probably do better if I didn't drop it and knock it over and all those things. You know, the things we do to our plants by accident. But, oh gosh, that's a good size leaf. There we go. Try to fit it all in there. So it's doing really well. Once again, I need to put it on a pole instead of just like leaning it on a bamboo stick. But I do like it. It's kind of hard to get in the frame. There we go. It's gotten kind of big and unmanageable, but I think it would be better if I actually like got a tall planter for it and put it on a pole. Just to keep it from, you know, flopping everywhere. Gosh, I can't get far enough away from it to show it. There we go. You can kind of see it in place now. But yeah, I mean, it's done good. And then his neighbor over here, this is a philodendron. I want to say it's called lemon lime, maybe neon, I'm not sure, but it's, you know, it's the one, the new leaves come in kind of pinky orange, and it's, you know, chartreuse yellow, whatever you'd call it. So it's like neon pothos, but philodendron version. It does great. It does fine. It's not quite dragging the floor yet down there, but it's doing pretty good. It's a good plant. It's super easy. I forget this plant exists. It sounds terrible, but it's just up here, and I forget to water it and everything else, and it just keeps on trucking. It just keeps on keeping on. And then this one right here on this pole, I don't know why there's money in there. One of my kids probably. This is bipenifolium. And I wish, I'm still not really watering that pole because it's not hollow. It's hard to water. You can just spray it, and we would hope that that would help, but it doesn't really. So, like, look at this leaf. Bipenifolium. Like, that's a good leaf. But that's, you know, this one is fairly mature, or as mature as I'm able to get them. This is one kind of new. We're going to come around this side. It's still growing fairly well, even though, you know, a lot of stuff is slowed down now. But yeah, you can kind of watch them go back to much more immature looking leaves as we go down. Ooh, it's kind of dirty. I'm sorry about that. But it's lovely. So lovely. This one is grabbing the pole. It did pretty much as soon as I decided to put it on one. It went, yes, please, thank you. You can see some there. So if I ever have to get it off of this pole, that's going to be fun. I'll have to like take a Sawzall to it probably to get it off. But like that's a good size leaf for a bipennifolium, right? It's so pretty. I love it. I really do. Let's see, anybody else? Let's have a look-see. We'll just kind of scan the room. Oh, there is the Florida Ghost here, but I've already showed that one. It's just, like I said, I've shuffled things so that they're in different places now. Anybody else? The little Philodendron Majestics we just got, this is kind of yellow. So if it looks that way on camera, it's true, it's accurate. The little baby leaves don't appear to be. There we go. Yeah, the baby leaves don't appear to be. That one's got another one coming. It actually spit out another growth point down there. Can we see it? Kind of, maybe. So that's interesting. And then this is the other one. And then this is the other one, which nothing will focus for me today. Come on now. There we go. No new growth really on that, but cute. Still in bonsai mix. But yeah, so I think we've actually managed to go through all the philodendrons. The only thing I'm sure that I haven't shown you as far as the philodendrons is downstairs I do have just a regular Heteroecium heartleaf philodendron, just the regular green one. And it's probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 foot long. So that was the rest of the philodendrons. It's not as many as I thought. I had asked what type of plant y'all would like to see next, and I had somebody said anthurium, somebody said syngonium, and then I think, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 people, I'm not sure, said Hoya. So I guess we'll do the Hoya. I have a fair amount of Hoyas. I don't know how many, I didn't count those either. I just know that there's a bunch. And I keep getting more. I would still buy more Hoyas. But my next video will probably actually be plant chores because, as I mentioned in the video, I have it's kind of off camera over here, I have the Patriciae and Esmeraldense that look very nearly identical to me that I need to pot up. If there is a difference, I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe as they recover more and grow, I'll figure it out, because I don't know which one's which. If you do know the difference, feel free to tell me. Like, I would love to know, because they look very similar. Like the veining, the rippling on the leaves, it's similar on both plants. And I thought Esmeraldense was a much flatter leaf surface. I don't know. Tell me. So yeah, that's the plan, is to knock out some of my plant chores. When I pot them, I'm putting them immediately directly onto poles. So I have to go buy some pots. Yeah. And maybe find some more moss, because somehow I actually did use all of the moss that I had in propagation boxes and packages that I had laying around half used or whatever. I've actually used it all, which is incredible to me, because I don't propagate with moss or anything like that anymore. So yeah, I am a bit under the weather, so if I look like I just jumped up out of bed to make this video, I kind of did. I'm fine. I just have like a cold or something, just a regular seasonal cold, I'm pretty sure. I probably will get tested just in case before I go anywhere, but because I've got a sore throat and like some congestion. So I intend to, after I finish here, go edit this, upload this, and then I'm going to sit around and knit or crochet, because it's that season. That's one of my interests other than plants, one of my hobbies other than plants. If you've watched this far, tell me what some of yours are. I'm just curious. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out with me, and come back and check me out again soon. Bye.